So today is June 6th, 2024, and here's a blog post from June 6th, 2006, literally announcing the Google Spreadsheets is now in limited testing. And this is the blog post written by Jonathan Rochelle, who was working at 2Web Technologies, who got acquired by Google. And in this blog post, which is 3 paragraphs long, it states basically the need and use of Google Spreadsheets and what is now Google Sheets. And this still holds true in 2024. This is really amazing. So in just a couple of sentences, they say, hey, 2Web Technologies doesn't exist anymore. We joined Google's New York City office, and we are trying to solve the problem of how to quickly and easily share information in real time, which to this day is still a problem and is solved by Google Sheets, Google Docs. Like any online sort of spreadsheet solves this. What's really interesting about this is that they used, while it was still being developed, they used Google Sheets, the alpha version. They used it to manage their task list, feature list, bandwidth estimates, storage estimates. Even they say our complex team event voting, which I think means where are you going to go for lunch? And sharing at this point in web technology was like, hey, I'm going to send you something. And it could be a document, or in this case, they even said send group email. So email in Gmail is like fully used. Email originally is just intra-office communication. Like how do you communicate with the same people in your office? That was what email was originally for. And here they're saying, well, email doesn't really solve this like synchronous data sharing problem, right? And in fact, they mentioned timeshare here, which timeshare at the time and early web and also early computer technology is like you literally had a single machine that you had to share the time on. That's like 60s computer technology. And in web technology at this point was sort of at the same place that computers were 40 years before. And so how do you share and how do you solve this problem of multiple out-of-sync versions that multiple people are editing at essentially the same time? Or even if they're not exactly the same time, how do you sync all of these things up? And so what they mean is how do you, now we know this, how to use and update a same spreadsheet. That's the answer, right? And again, this is Google Spreadsheets, and Google Sheets didn't exist at this time. It was literally Excel. We had some not web technologies, but computer spreadsheets at the time that did work, but you still had to export and send that information somewhere else. But here they're using Google Spreadsheets to just organize events with other parents at their school, and they'll all be looking at the same details at the same time. And if they change something, everybody sees that change immediately. And this, again, is Google Sheets, right? But this is a blog post about it not existing, and now it exists. Here they talk about their brother-in-law's bike club to track rides so that they can change the event next week, but change it now instead of saying, hey, everyone, there's this change. The change is updated immediately in this spreadsheet. And they mentioned that don't be surprised, because they're now using these spreadsheets in their entire life. Don't be surprised if you're going to be invited to share a spreadsheet in the future. And now we share Google Sheets all the time for everything. They mention here your kid's sports coaches, your aunt in Omaha trying to organize a family reunion, hiking trails, just a list of hiking trails. So they go beyond just events and try to share what Google Sheets will be used for, and it proves 100% correct, right? This is really interesting. From 2006, 3-paragraph blog post announcing basically the alpha of Google Sheets and saying, hey, it's available in Google Labs, and we have Google Sheets born. Thanks, Jonathan Rochelle. I hope you are doing well now. Yeah, I really loved reading this, and it was super quick, super to the point, and also just an explosion of possibilities with Google Sheets from 2006 now to 2024. And I hope you celebrate today, June 6th, nice to share day with Google Sheets. Enjoy your Google Sheets.